The House Oversight Committee has released the videos of Bill and Hillary Clinton's depositions about Jeffrey Epstein. The former president and first lady sat for these extraordinary closed-door interviews last week. Legal reporter Katrina Kaufman joins me here at the table in New York. Katrina, great to see you. Let me play you from the audience, Bill Clinton, in reference to a question about him, Jeffrey Epstein, and relatively young girls.
Were there anybody on the flights that you can recall under age 18?
To the best of my knowledge, there was not. If there was, and I knew it, I would be uncomfortable.
Okay. Best of my knowledge, there were not, and if there were, I would feel uncomfortable. All right. Not necessarily direct, but at least nominally responsive. Anything else? And I know it's early. We've been plowing through this collectively here at CBS News. It's about, I think, 10 hours between the two of them.
About that.
Yeah. Anything else that jumps out to you, Katrina?
Yes. I mean, he's asked a lot of pointed questions. He is asked about, allegedly, Virginia Giuffre testified that she saw Bill Clinton on Epstein's island and wrote about that in her diary, they said. Bill Clinton said emphatically, that's not true. I've never been on that island. He was asked about the letter in the birthday book that we've seen of Jeffrey Epstein's, and he did say that he wrote that. He said that his staff had asked him to do so. And he was asked a lot about his relationship with Ghislaine Maxwell. He admitted that they were close, and it was hard for him when he learned about what she had done. But he also said, when asked, that he never had sex with anyone that he met through Ghislaine Maxwell. As we heard, he denied ever seeing anything suspicious when he was asked whether Jeffrey Epstein was creepy. And something that I thought was interesting, too, is he was asked about his time on the plane with Jeffrey Epstein and the conversations they would have, Major. And he said he really seemed to be like a vacuum cleaner. He really wanted information.
Interesting. He did collect a lot of things in life: information, wealth, friends in high places, and lots of other terrible and criminal things. What about Hillary Clinton? Anything there? Something
that stood out to me, are still going through it, but at the very end of the deposition, they were actually asking for her advice. They were asking her, how do we determine whether Jeffrey Epstein was an asset, whether he was a spy?
You mean an intelligence asset?
Yeah, an intelligence asset. And also with her, all the work that she did with sex trafficking and human trafficking, they were asking for her assessment of Jeffrey Epstein, whether he was engaged in human trafficking. And so she was sort of answering that. And she said that she hopes that they will strengthen the human trafficking laws and that she would like to help in any way that she can. Let's take a listen to what she had to say.
Had no relationship, no knowledge of, never met or talked to Jeffrey Epstein. I viewed Ghislaine Maxwell as an acquaintance, someone that I might see, but had no real relationship with.
Yeah, and as we heard, she said she did not know Jeffrey Epstein. She really had no information directly about him, but that women and girls were abused here, and she hopes that the laws are strengthened and they figure out what happened here, how he misled all these people so that this won't happen again. And we will continue to go through the depositions, and if there's more, I'm sure you'll bring it to us tomorrow. Katrina, thank you so very much. Thank you, Major.